But, Stephen, I want to ask you a question. Do you think, given the reduction in robberies and murders and crime in the district, how much safer and more beautiful it is now because of the Guardsmen and what happened tonight, do you think some of these mayors and governors are going to be able to resist legally and, frankly, morally Guardsmen coming to their cities to help do the same thing?
Well, I mean, look at the situation in Chicago, where the governor, Pritzker, is fighting President Trump with everything that Pritzker has to try to keep President Trump from ending the murder epidemic in Chicago. Pritzker and Johnson are fighting on behalf of the murderers, not on behalf of the citizens, fighting against the National Guard, fighting against law enforcement, and fighting against federal investigators at every step of the way. Let me begin by saying to the beginning of your question that the president's remarks, I think, were among the most moving that I've ever heard. It was perfect for this incredibly tragic occasion, this heartbreaking, anguishing tragedy right before Thanksgiving. I think he spoke movingly and beautifully to what we've lost, but also demonstrated the tremendous resolve and determination to not only continue the mission these soldiers died for, but to expand the mission, declaring that far from being deterred, the commander-in-chief, our president, is sending 500 more troops to the city to show that no terrorism will sway us. And also having a conversation tonight with America, the conversation that we have to have with President Trump saying that Joe Biden, the Biden administration, the Democrats have inflicted on this nation the worst national security threat in our history. We've never faced a threat like this. 20 million people brought into our country from the most failed societies on earth. Afghanistan, Somalia, Libya, Iraq, brought here. No vetting, no conditions, no rules. Brought here on visas, brought here as refugees, brought here as asylees, brought here as illegals. Brought here in every way imaginable, by plane, train, bus, automobile, by land, by sea. For 4 straight years, they deluged this country. And now more blood is being spilled as a result. What you heard tonight from President Trump, the breaking news here tonight, is saying that his government is going to accelerate efforts to review every person added to this country over the last 20 years, or the last 4 years, all 20 million. Now, obviously, if you're illegal, you're out automatically. But everybody else who was brought here, refugee, asylum status, whatever status, as he said, if you're not someone who loves this country, if you're not adding benefit to this country, then we're going to send you out of this country. Because it's enough already. No one else has to die. No one else has to be murdered. No one else has to be shot. No more empty seats are needed at the Thanksgiving table or the Christmas table because of what Democrats have done to this country. So tonight we heard from a commander-in-chief a historic announcement, a brave announcement, exactly what America needed to hear, Kellyanne.
Absolutely. Stephen Miller, and you've amplified it so beautifully tonight. First, they delegitimized the National Guard, and then they dehumanized the Guardsmen and Guardswomen. And it should surprise no one, yet shock us and sadden us all the same what happened today. Stephen, that's also a president, I know, influenced by you and others as well, who is helping to lead the nation in prayer. And he's praying for those victims. He's praying for their families. He's praying for the other brave men and women in all types of uniform who wake up every morning and run toward the danger to protect our freedoms and our lives. Stephen Miller, thank you very much. God bless Katie and you and the family for Thanksgiving. Appreciate it.
Thank
Stephen
you.
Miller, White House Deputy Chief of Staff.
Trump. God bless America.
Yes, from the White House lawn tonight.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.